Hi, my name is Floyd Miller, and today's video tutorial is for the newest version of iTunes, which is 8.0.2 something. Let's find out. 8.0.2.20. This is software made by Apple and is available for free download at www.apple.com/iTunes. Do note, though, that it is a pretty hefty download. It's just over 75 megs, so it's pretty big. And it does come bundled with QuickTime, which I'm not a big fan of, but you don't have to use it as your primary player, so it's not a huge deal. Just thought I'd throw that in there. You'll notice right away when you open up iTunes that you are greeted by your music collection, and it is sorted by album and is using all the album covers artwork that you have available for it. This is different from some previous versions of iTunes where you were actually greeted with an alphabetized list of your music like this, but this is now the default, and it actually has some pretty good pros and not so many cons. The cons are it's a little slower because it loads up all this artwork, but the pros are they outweigh it, I think. So let me find an album here that I have 8 albums of Ludacris, so I wanted to find something that I have multiple albums of. So I can click right here, and I can play through all the albums, start to finish. Or if I want to hear a specific song, I can actually just double click on the album, and it'll bring me to his a list of all the songs sorted by album. Pretty cool deal. I like it. Let's see here. So, iTunes makes excellent use of ID3 tagging. ID3 tags are simply tags that follow MP3s. They're attached to an MP3, and it has information associated with it, such as artist, genre, title, year it was released, so on and so forth, bitrate, a bunch of that stuff. And because of iTunes' ability to use those ID3 tags, it's able to make some pretty good it has pretty good sorting abilities and the ability to make playlists based on those ID3 tags, which is very convenient. Or you can just do a standard playlist, come down here, click on make a playlist, and it allows you to throw your music in there, whatever music you want. Or you can have it made by 80s music, 70s music, 60s music, whatever you want. It's pretty simple and pretty powerful at the same time. Party shuffle, pretty simple idea. Music videos I have none of. Top rated, I don't really rate my music, but you can over here in the rating section. Recently added, I haven't added anything, I don't know if I already said that. Recently played, here's everything I played most recently, the top 37, and top 25 most played. Again, pretty helpful if you are trying to figure out the most recent songs you played. We're going to go back up here to music. And of course, this is our library. Movies, this is where it uses QuickTime to play any movies you've downloaded or whatnot. TV shows, I don't really watch any TV shows on iTunes, but you certainly could. Podcasting is an amazing feature. If you're not familiar with it, it's a way of recording audio. Like, say your favorite radio station records a podcast, you can subscribe to it. Bam, you now have all their podcasts here. And radio is another very cool feature because sometimes you just get sick of your own playlists, so come on here and listen to something new. Very good idea. We have the iTunes Store, which you can buy TV episodes, music, videos, anything you really want, and it's actually very decently priced, so I've got no complaints about that, and it's laid out pretty intuitively here. And lastly, some of the other features I want to go over are under Edit Preferences. This is not new to this version, but it's a very good feature. Go to Sharing, and bam. So if I want to listen to my music in the living room instead of my bedroom here, I can share my entire library on my network, go into the living room, open up iTunes, and in my shared music, there will be a shared music over here, and I can listen to all of my music there. Very nice feature, very useful. The last thing I want to go over is the equalizers. The only other thing I really use out of these menus is the equalizers. I think it's important if you want to get the best sound from your speakers to mess with these manual, oops, I didn't want to do that. Bass booster is what I usually keep it on and turn it on, but I'm using headphones right now, so not a big deal. And that's about it. I want to thank you for watching. if you have an idea for a video tutorial or you have technical questions, please give a visit to geekinc.org. That's www.geekinc.org, and feel free to pose a question or a request there, and there's lots of people there ready to help you, and they'll get back to you as soon as they can. Thank you.